The Orishas in Cuba. Audiobook. Chapter 2. Obbatalá. Obbatalá is the Orisha that represents justice, health, and purity. Obbatalá also represents wisdom, truth, and peace. His color is white. Obbatalá is the son of Olofi and Olodumare. Obbatalá is considered to be the oldest Orisha and therefore occupies the highest and the most celestial part in the Yoruba pantheon. Obbatalá is the Orisha creator of human beings. When the world was created, only the sky and the sea existed. Then the divine creator came down to earth and gave Obbatalá a snail shell filled with earth and a chicken. Obbatalá placed the earth on the sea, and on the earth he put the hand, and the hand began scratching around without stopping until she managed to break it, thus creating different countries and continents that make up the planet Earth today. Once the world was created, Olofi realized that there was so much work to do that he ended up leaving some things incomplete. Such was the case with the human beings. He left them without placing a head. Olofi, aware of this mistake, asked Obbatalá to take care of this mission, and he accepted. Obbatalá created the heads and placed them on the shoulders of the human body. It is because of this action that Obbatalá is considered to be the owner of all the heads. This is how Olofi crowned him as the king and sent him to rule the world. Obbatalá is the creator of the earth and the human being. He is the owner of thoughts and dreams. He is also the owner of the color white. It is not allowed to be rude or swear in front of this Orisha, nor it's allowed to undress. Obbatalá is a merciful Orisha, respected by all other Orishas. Human beings ask him to be an arbiter and advocate to bring peace to their disputes. Obbatalá is represented with a white dove, which is one of his favorite creatures, as well as a slug. He feasts on such animals as goats, pigeons, guinea pigs, chickens, but all these animals offered to him must be white. The terrain where he lives must be white and well covered with cotton to protect from light, which affects him the same way as another divinity, Odua. The best cotton used to cover Obbatalás altar is the one that comes from the ceiba tree. The children of Obbatalá are characterized by their willpower. They are also judicious and calm. They are reserved and can write with ease. Let's talk about the religious part. On the religious side, Obbatalá is an essential value of the physical and spiritual level. He is considered as a symbol of wisdom, the Orisha with the highest intellectual level, a distributor of peace, cleanliness, and harmony in general. That's why the initiate, called Iwayo, must wear white for a whole year, called Iyaboraye, as a symbol of just being born and starting a new stage of life. Obbatalá, like Odua, is a hermaphrodite Orisha, which means that he represents both sexes. In the divinatory ceremony of the conch shells, Obbatalá speaks for the number 8, and all multiples of 8 belong to him. A Among his attributes is the bell, agogo, originally made of silver or painted white or silver. Obbatalá, like all the major Orishas, wears a crown. Obbatalás crown is white and decorated with parrot feathers. Among other attributes, we can find the sun, the moon, Maha, the tambourine, Ori, Efun, cotton, 6 silver bracelets, a white horse tail known as Iruke, and the staff Opaye. Obbatalá is closely related to Orula, Shango, and Oya. According to the ancient Pataki, legend tells us that Obbatalá is the father of Shango. Other story tells that he was the one who raised Shango. For this reason, white pearls appear on Shango's necklace, representing Obbatalá. Because Obbatalá is the only one who can calm the anger of Shango, the saying goes, no Obbatalá without Shango, and no Shango without Obbatalá. Let's talk about Obbatalás food, what we call adimu. Among his favorite dishes, we find cornbread, meringue eggs, milk, grated coconut, rice pudding, and other homemade sweets. He also likes corn, canary seed, fruits, pomegranate, sapote, yuca, yams, and others. It is worth mentioning that when ceremonial meals are offered, they are prepared without salt. Obbatalá protects everyone against blindness, paralysis, and dementia. The person who is initiated into Santeria under the protection of this Orisha, we say become saint, must also receive the Orisha Oya in his or her ceremony. Obbatalá is an Orisha that in some cases is initiated, made holy, by some people due to illness or problems of life and death. Obbatalá represents 24 paths. In some of them, he is characterized as a warrior man, in others as an elder, and in some as a woman. We will mention some of these paths. Odua, the oldest path. Ayaguna, warrior. Igba Igbo, his wise elder called divine providence. Oshanla, in the picture with an old woman. Awalofun, he is depicted with a supreme saint. Talabi, represented as a woman. His day of the week is Thursday, and offerings are made on the 24th of each month, and especially on the 24th of September, when he is venerated and processions are made for all devotees and worshippers to pay homage to him on this day. In the Catholic religion, Obbatalá is syncretized as El Santissimo for those who venerate him for his masculine side, and as a Virgin de la Mercedes for those who venerate him for his feminine side. Obbatalá's offerings also include cup of holy water and an orchid as a representative flower. This was a summary about the Orisha Obbatalá. Thank you for visiting our Afro-Cuban library. This information is intended for all those who wish to learn or extend their knowledge about the world of the Orishas, which is the origin of the Yoruba culture. Also for the worshippers, as well as those passionate about dance and music, Yoruba songs, and Afro-Cuban culture in general. In our channel, you will find all this information in Spanish and also in French. To follow our video series, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications to be informed of the arrival of new content. Thank you for your interest. See you next time.